The government forces are finishing off the Yellow Turbans. Maybe we'll get some peace now.
Huh?
The Yellow Turbans are stirring things up in Qing province.
Most interesting.
There's just something about that man. I simply must get to know him. There's just something about that man. I simply must get to know him. Did Zhang Jiao really get away? That's quite some tenacity, if so.
Yeah.
There's just...
You pour your soul...
In Qing, there are brigands sowing chaos that call themselves remnants of the Yellow Turbans. Their numbers grow stronger by the day, and they're said to be far more brutal than we were in the past. I once told my Yellow Turban comrades to rise up and take back what was theirs. And now, some of those very same men prey on the innocent, slaughtering them by the hundreds. All of this is my own fault. I had no plan for what would happen after bringing down the Han. And now, I am constantly reminded of the truth. The truth of why you, a guardian of peace, reached out to me and remained by my side. It's undeniable. Yes, thanks to you. The seeds I've sown are spreading a festering blight that will consume all in its path unless we tear out the roots and set them ablaze. Only then can the Yellow Turbans return to their true purpose, just as it was when we scattered seeds of hope across the land. That is my resolve, and may it also serve as an answer to your mercy. Please help me. Come with me to Qing to eradicate the wayward Yellow Turbans. Good. You have my thanks.
There's just something about that man.
Why, yes. Can we talk?
The government forces are finishing off the Yellow Turbans.
You pour your soul into the crops.
Appreciate it.
The government forces look ready for action. Where's that?
There's just something about that man. I simply must get to know him.
Qing province is in dire straits. Yellow Turbans turned brigands beyond Zhang Jiao's control are running rampant, ransacking as they go to feed their growing numbers. Their ranks now extend farther than the eye can see.
And what's worse, there is talk of Zhang Jiao regaining strength. And what if they join forces? Can you imagine the scale of such an army? We must prevent this at all costs.
So, we're in a race against time.
The volunteer army remains committed to this fight. There are some battles only we can win.
So be it. To each the glory of his valor. The azure sky must never suffer the yellow taint. Come, we shall slaughter them to the last man.
It's time to begin, comrades. Yup.
I am Jiao, your steadfast wing.
Let us march.
Let's go.
Our former comrades have ransacked villages and attacked the people. Their actions are unforgivable. We must brace ourselves and stop their rampage. Will you help?
Concentrate. All my might. Don't let anyone escape. Take everything they've got and gather them up.
You of all people should know the suffering. All's food.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
But if you have forgotten,
You gotta be quick.
I will make you remember.
Who the hell are you? Coming here to preach? We can shut you up, you know.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll have to subdue them first.
Looking rough. Let's go. All my might. Let's go. All my might. With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
These guys aren't with the government forces. They're this strong. Who the hell are they?
Bear witness to my power.
I still ask myself.
All my might.
My former comrades, let me ask you, what is the true purpose of the Yellow Turbans?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're not.
Do not involve the innocent. Where is the peaceful world we all dreamt of?
What in the world? We're just struggling to survive here!
Hey, hey! Raiding a village? That's a disgrace to the Yellow Turbans. You better listen up, or I'll force you to! Advance, now!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
There we go!
You heaven sent.
The enemy
You
officer
have my
has
gratitude
been
for
defeated.
such brilliant contributions.
Have they all suddenly grown a spine? I better get in there if they're all struggling.
We've lost it all. No home, no family. If we don't have it, then we gotta get it from somewhere, you know?
Take what you do not have. A tragic chain of events, and one stemming from my own deeds. Now I must right this.
Got quite the loot. Let's join up with the main group. Start the advance!
Deserts. There are no dreams or hope left for me in this world.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Couldn't save them. Still just as powerless. The cries of our own fallen silent. Now we must close in the main force and settle this.
All my might! Lord Jiao! A great sage! You're alive! Take this!
You're the man from before. See, so you were trying to halt this madness.
Wasn't too much help, I'm afraid. But with you here, everything will be fine. Take that! Take that! You're incredible!
The enemy
Cast
officer
aside any
has been
anxieties that
defeated.
claim otherwise.
That face. That voice. Are you truly Lord Zhang? You're alive after all!
So you know who I am. Answer me. You parted the pillaging.
No, not at all. We couldn't do anything. Though, if standing by and watching is a sin, then we're just as guilty. If you could forgive us, please take us with you. Under your command, we'll fight with clear purpose.
Very well. Lend me your strength to set the Yellow Turbans aright and forge a new age.
Lord Jiao! You must help us! Those who we thought were comrades are committing despicable acts!
I see there are those aware of their misdeeds. In that case, show me that you are the true Yellow Turbans.
Our great sages returned! Understood. We'll stop those scoundrels ourselves!
Lord Zhang, this wasn't what we wanted, but we couldn't stop the others.
You are not to blame. My absence is the cause. And for that, I apologize.
Lord Jiao, our hope has been revived. Please, you must take us with you.
Zhang Jiao! You're alive? Listen, we needed some supplies from the village and...
There we go!
You were told I'd die. Sorry to disappoint. I am alive, as you can see. And I have come to right your wrongs.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's all too late. This was the only path we could take! We'll take our punishment later, Lord Zhang Jiao. But we still want to fight with you! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
Truly started them. Dare I believe that?
I never wanted food taken from someone else. But with Lord Zhang Jiao here, we could go back to being the old Yellow Turbans.
I've become the celebration of those who committed so many crimes. No mistake. Our ties are deep and powerful. Positive.
It's time to show our solidarity. Ready yourselves at once! Prepare for pain! Got you!
You heaven sent. You have my gratitude for such brilliant contributions.
How's this? There we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How's this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Those without conscience have been subdued. The village is safe, for now.
The Yellow Turbans have overrun this area. It should be easy enough to wipe out.
Begin the advance!
Forces are surely aware of this commotion. We cannot allow ourselves to fall here. I need your help. We must take out the commander of the government forces and get through this.
With all my might.
The Yellow Turbans look different.
Our bond should not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regret.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To be honest, I've been looking forward to this. I'm not gonna hold back! How irritating is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Next time I see you, you're finished! Looking rough. All my might.
I'll show you how it's done. Not this time.
Time to...
There it is.
Okay.
Can you handle this? I have something worth fighting for. Not over you. This should be just fine. Can you handle this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Themselves.
The truly strange change.
Zhang Jiao and Zhu Luan, what are you doing here? What do you intend to do?
First, the enemy officer has been defeated.
That is all I can say for now.
So, you've gathered many under your banner again, Zhang Jiao. Tell me, do you have it in you to lead them well?
Failed once. This is an opportunity to make it right, and I will not let it slip away.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Former allies and routed the government.
Okay, just started. Okay.
Certainly determined.
This isn't over.
Looking rough.
How can I be beaten in battle?
Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches.
The enemy officer has been
still
defeated.
needed. That means I must fall back for now. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This battle changed something in Zhang Jiao. Was it your work, Zhu Luan?
Steel yourselves, Yellow Turbans! We will push the government forces back so that we may embark on our new path. Commence the advance!
Let's go.
All right! Attack! Give it your all!
The time is right. Go.
Never witness to my power. Damn bandits in yellow. How are we getting pushed this far back?
You can stop with calling us mutants. Because from today,
The enemy officer.
the Yellow Turbans will be reborn.
All my might.
Got you!
All my might.
Looking rough. Lead fight! Looking rough.
You heaven sent. You have my gratitude for such brilliant contributions.
Looking rough.
All my might. Bear witness to my power.
All my might.
All my might. All my might. Allies are doing well. Keep it going. All my might. Let's go.
Can you handle this?
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer
Turbans are back.
has been defeated.
Regain much strength. Troubling.
Nice try. Don't get too excited.
Whoa.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Let's give it to them. Looking rough.
All my might.
Let's go. Looking rough.
Let's end this.
Infested.
The
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We were supposed to be a ragtag gang. Damn it all.
So it's over. I must explain to them why I am here.
How could Lord Zhang attack us? We were only following in his footsteps.
Yeah, we had to steal to survive. There was no other choice. So why is he doing this? Oh, shut up! I don't want to hear any more preaching. If you're gonna kill us, just get it over with.
Hear me, all who once stood by my side. You have forsaken your duty as Yellow Turbans, and become beasts that prey on the weak. The oath you swore to those you hold dear has vanished from your souls, only to be replaced by the gaping maw of avarice. Such beasts are destined to turn on each other in the end. Even if I didn't stop you, your only path would lead to ruin. But I chose to punish you with my own hands. And the reason for that is I, the great sage Zhang, forgive you. Only I am beyond redemption. It was I who failed to tell you why we took up arms against the chaos. All of you. Look at your hands. They are not only for taking. They should also be used for giving. The peaceful world of my dreams is only possible if we all wish each other the gift of life. I will once more put my faith in the hearts of men. So please, have faith in me as well. Let us return to our shared path. And this time, we will bring justice to this broken age.
Lord Zhang,
are we really still... Lord Zhang?
Lord Zhao sure does give a great speech. Look at him. You can see their minds changing. But when I was breaking my back, trying to set them straight, they weren't having any of it. Lord Zhang is incredible. I'm so glad he's still alive to be with us. But still, doesn't this leave you a little on edge? He might just go wild again if we lose him. Now you're talking. The Yellow Turbans are nothing without their leader. We gotta guard him with our lives. I wonder how much of his message really stuck with him. I get the feeling it's not gonna be all meat buns and wine. But a heart full of doubt has no room for comrades. So we'll just have to trust the path we're on.
You think more deeply than your demeanor suggests. Yes, bearing the weight of a hero is no easy task.
Right. A hero. Is that what Lord Jiao means to me?
Zunran, you must ready yourself for the trials ahead. Zhang's vision will shape the age to come.
Thank you for staying by my side. Am I really still walking the path my dream has laid before me? The one true path to salvation for all. So you were listening when I spoke earlier. With the allies we regained in this battle back in the fold, we can consider our army evenly matched with the government forces. I have once again seized the reins of great power, and with that great power, I will make them see that no man of this world has the right to persecute or steal from another. Because one day, the fangs of vengeance will inevitably turn on the wicked. And once they've accepted the truth, a new dawn will rise to greet them. I must also be vigilant, so that my renewed strength is not twisted into a weapon against the weak. With you at my side, I will not repeat the sins of the past. Just a little longer. Stay with me. When all of this is over, now's not the time. I must walk the path before I dare glimpse into my dream's horizon.
Zhang Jiao. He should have been finished, but now he has united his wayward followers once more. This is not the same man whose despair over the chaos wrought by his own men nearly drove him to ruin in Ji.
Not at all. I once dismissed them as a rabble of peasants, but now they have a real leader. This does not bode well.
Outnumbering them won't suffice. If we engage them directly, both sides will suffer heavy losses.
It sounds like you're being cowardly, but being realistic. We should seriously consider peace, or at least a truce.
Out of the question.
Dongzhuo!
Are you so eager to defile the honor of the throne? The Yellow Turbans are a herd of cattle. If you don't yoke them, whip them, and lower them to beasts of burden, it's only a matter of time before they stampede.
That's going too far.
Ha! Right. Your flock of volunteers comes from the same peasant stock. Consider the Yellow Menace a feast for our wrath. Our blades will cut them to shreds, and their blood shall slake our thirst for vengeance.
So, Dongzhuo has finally chosen to act. Negotiation is the last thing I'd expect from him. In fact, I believe he intends to slaughter us all as traitors to the throne. We've held our own against the armies of the Central Plains. but not with the cavalry of Western Liang reinforcing them. If we don't strike now, we may soon find ourselves backed into a corner. We must have the courage to charge into the coming storm. We march. Our blades shall carve a path through flesh and flame, right to Dong Zhou's throat.
Ready to be brought down.
Prepare for pain!
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Behind me! Begin the advance. We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we heed to those we know.
Looking rough.
This is how it's done.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Halt here! Let us wait and see what transpires. Make the most of this opportunity. Crush them, comrades! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
Whoa, is that it? Looking rough. Whoa. Is that it? Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Is that it? Is that it? Looking rough. This territory is ours.
Behold my power!
Take this! Get ready! We can do this! All my might! All my might! All my might! All my might! All my might!
Going great! Keep up the pace and push on forward!
All my might! With all my might!
Can you handle this?
Yes! Now let's go then!
Got you! The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go! Guard! Bear witness to my power.
Over! Well done! Most impressive!
With all my might! All my might! Take that!
Yes, the resistance is futile!
I'm sorry! I'm going to withdraw!
You are done!
The enemy officer,
Our true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
officer!
I will break you! All my might! I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How's this?
Don't hesitate making my way up!
With all my might.
Prepare for pain!
All my might.
March!
Bring them down. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How could I be beaten in battle?
Let's go. Now,
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
take this. Here we go. Now,
There we go.
I see you. Looking rough. Time to act. Looking rough.
All my might.
To that.
There we go! Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pulling back for now.
Now! Turn the tables!
There it is.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening!
This territory is ours.
You are bold jumping in behind enemy lines. But that alone will not be enough. This is how you do it.
Take
Got you! We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up. Let's go. See it.
Time to act.
Can you handle this?
Take a rough. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Best I fall back and get my head straight.
I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening! An opening! This territory is ours. Let's go!
you to battle. Prepare yourself. There we go.
I see it. Now that. Oh my God. Whoa. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker than that. How to act. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Let's go.
Time to get going.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
On me.
Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches.
See you. See you. Oh my might.
What just happened?
Whoa. Oh my might.
Okay.
Whoa. Let's go.
What just happened?
See you. Oh my might. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just started.
Looking rough.
What just happened? So shameful.
Time to act.
Shameful. It can't be.
Turn the table.
So shameful. God damn it. So, oh my God. Just started. Just started. Just started.
Let's cover some ground.
It can't be. What just happened? Take this. Damn it.
opening! An opening! Take that! An opening!
This territory is ours.
Let's go!
You call that an officer?
Nothing good comes from rushing. Shall we make a stop here?
Now, get ready to be brought down. That's rough. Take that. Take this. All my might.
Time to act.
Good eye.
The enemy officer
Strength has started to
been
grow.
defeated.
Let us continue to exercise caution. Halt! We must assess the situation.
Whoever gets sentimental loses. Now, let us fight in earnest.
All my might.
This territory. The enemy officer
That did not go as
has
planned.
been defeated.
I must try again later.
Nothing good comes from rushing. Shall we make a stop here?
Let's go. We're gonna surprise the enemy. We best do it now. Knock him dead!
Now we make the attack. It's Providence. This is our chance.
Break the enemy formation with an ambush! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been
Enemy
defeated.
ambush! Such underhanded skullduggery!
Tables turned.
All my might!
Looking rough.
Enemy ambush! Such underhanded skullduggery!
Enemy won't know what's hidden. Make preparations. I, Hua Shuo, am your adversary. Prepare yourself. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
All my might! All my might!
This is the end for me.
The enemy officer
All right, stop it
has
already.
been defeated.
I can't bear this any longer.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now! Now! Time to act!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now!
Tables turned.
Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Never here.
Until next time.
Sun's here!
I see it.
Sun's here!
Tables turn.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Take this. All my might.
Take this!
Time to attack.
Sun's here!
Turn the tables. Take this. That. Take this. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker. Take this.
There it is.
Looking rough. Tables turn. Take this. Take this with all my might.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight.
We finally have a clear path to Jiao. He seeks to rule by exploiting the people's selfish desires. If he is not defeated, they will never know life without suffering. I am Zhang, General of Heaven, and with the wings granted to me by the Divine, I shall take to the skies once more. Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side, for together we shall seize a new age of peace with our own hands.
That bastard Zhang Jiao has defeated my forces once again. He's clearly more than the feeble wretch we were expecting.
So, the Yellow Turbans are different from before?
Zhang Liao, I sense that you are skeptical. You are right to be. From the brink of ruin, He managed to twist fate into his own favor. That is the only explanation. And now he rides that tide as it sweeps away the power of the Han. It's an amusing turn of events.
Even among our allies, there are those who fear drowning in their wake, calling for appeasement. I'm certain their avoidance of all-out war is mere self-preservation. It's a reasonable, albeit selfish, stance to take.
Lord Dongzhuo, will you fight them to the end with no offer of peace?
That yellow rabble is little more than a starving pack of wolves. They can be tamed for a time, but they'll bear their fangs soon enough. Crushing such beasts under the weight of raw power is a pleasure only the strongest can enjoy.
I think my hero might not be Lord Jiang after all. Oh, don't get me wrong. I have nothing but respect for the man himself. But looking ahead, I'm just not sure if he's someone I can follow to the edge of the earth. What if, now hear me out, what happens after he wins all these battles and brings peace to the world? I was just wondering what purpose I would serve by his side. Lord Zhang Zhao's dream is for everyone to live quiet lives in a peaceful world, right? That doesn't really leave much for me to do with these arms and legs of mine. So that's why I want to be more like you two and go find a hero of my own to throw my strength behind. Of course, that means parting ways with the Yellow Turbans and Lord Zhang Zhao. You won't hold it against me for leaving, will you? Call me a traitor and all that?
Hear that? Apparently, we're quite the fearsome pair, Zilman.
Aren't you, though? And the Guardians of Peace would do anything for their chosen hero, right? So, you aren't going to kill me for betraying your cause?
You know, you're hardly the only one to misunderstand us. That's probably because so few have been bold enough to ask directly. But you should also remember this. We are not blind followers of the heroes we choose. Our true purpose in this world is to bring about peace and to guard it thereafter. And we search for heroes to stand behind who can fulfill that purpose. Does that make sense to you?
So then, you're not going to cut me down for this?
Exactly. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yes, I got it! Your role in all of this makes such perfect sense to me now. And I think I've realized something else as well. The reason Lord Zhang Zhao changed after you two showed up. So, turning on your master is not a death sentence. I'm very glad to hear that.
Well, that might not apply to everyone.
My apologies. I think I'll stop digging my own grave here before I find myself buried in it. For the time being, it's full speed ahead toward the peace our commander is fighting for. I can still go off in search of my own hero after we see this through to the end. Wow, what a relief, I tell you. With better days just on the horizon, it's great to have you both by Lord Zhang Zhao's side. I mean that, with all my heart.
Reaping the harvest is the moment I live for.
Hey!
The Yellow Turbans are
Impressive. Thank you.
Dongzhuo even called...
They're considering a truce with the Yellow Turbans? So, it's finally come to this.
Oh, you're a warrior. Haven't seen you before. We hold tournaments here from time to time. You're free to join whenever you wish. When there's no tournament going on, you're welcome to train here as well.
I want to cheer them on! The Yellow Turbans are putting up quite the fuss.
A military force is gathering? Smells like trouble brewing.